Sri Matre Namaha. Welcome to Sri Matrika. I'm your companion in this journey, and today we gather once again at the lotus feet of Lalita Mahatripura Sundari. In this space, we move beyond concepts to experience the Divine Mother as the very breath of our lives. Whether you're a long-time practitioner or a seeking soul, I'm honored to walk this path of silence, sound, and surrender with you. Let us explore her radiance together. For years, a question lingered in the deepest, quietest sanctuary of my heart. I looked at the world and it offered only surface-level explanations, historical debates, dry intellect and superficial criticism of our sacred Itihaasa, Ramayana. Scholars did a fantastic job in explaining the Bhakti Tattva, devotion, the inner essence, but that did not sincerely quench my thirst. There was a long, patient wait, years of watching, listening, and wondering. And it is all about what is the true essence of our Mother Sita's journey? Why does this story ache so deeply within human consciousness? Then, on a quiet morning, the answer did not come as a thought or a book or a lecture. It came as a sudden flash in the stillness of meditation. And it was an experiential flash of absolute truth that bypassed the mind entirely. And I'm putting in the best efforts to explain that tattva. If you have spent years waiting to realize the hidden living meaning of Ramayana, not as a story of the distant past, but as the breathing map of your own liberation, your wait ends here. This is not history. This is the mirror of your soul. Well, to begin with, we do not start in a royal palace, but in the deepest, darkest silence of human existence, the womb, more specifically mother's womb. True Ramayana begins long before our physical birth. It begins the moment the Jivatma, or the individual soul, separates from the Paramatma, the superconsciousness, into the material existence. Inside this womb, the unborn child exists in a state of intense, hyper-aware meditation. It retains the memory of its divine origin. It knows it belongs to the Supreme Paramatma. Yet, it is trapped in a tiny, claustrophobic space. The child cries out to the divine from darkness and promises to never forget that Parabrahman and to deliver that baby out from the womb into the world. But look at the profound tragedy of the human condition. The moment the child takes its first breath and exits the womb, the sheer force of the material world strikes. The intense yearning to escape confinement immediately gives way to the sensory overload of the external plane. Suddenly, the soul is bombarded by vasanas, or the past impressions, ragas, attachments, and pashas, the ropes of worldly bondage. The fresh air, the mother's touch, the lights, and the sounds act like a thick blanket of amnesia. The soul that was weeping and begging God a moment ago forgets its promise, completely hypnotized by Maya. This is the real exile. We are all exiled from our own divinity the moment we leave the womb, and that womb is the womb of superconsciousness, the Parabrahma. This brings us to the metaphysical reality of Mother Sita's abduction. Now, why did she desire the golden deer? Because the deer represents that initial fleeting worldly desire, the illusion that causes the soul to turn away from its divine source. when Ravana abducts Sitama, he takes her down to Lanka. Metaphysically, Lanka is not just an island across the ocean. It represents the Mooladhara Chakra, the lowest, densest center of energy, physical survival, and raw material existence. Sitama sitting in the Ashokavana is the exact portrait of our own soul today. The word Ashoka means without grief, which is a profound spiritual irony. She is surrounded by nothing but sorrow and demonic forces. The Arishad Vargas, which are lust, anger, greed, attachment, pride, and jealousy. She is trapped in the cage of the physical body and mind, cut off from the vast sky of pure consciousness. She sits there weeping, remembering Rama, just as the soul secretly weeps in the darkness of our chaotic daily lives, longing for a peace that material objects can never provide. Now, the turning point. When the soul is trapped in the deep, dark depression of samsara, unable to cross back to the divine on its own, it cries out with absolute authenticity. In response to that raw cry, the divine sends help. That help is Hanuman. Hanuman is the ultimate archetype of the Guru, the spiritual master, and the awakening of the Agnya Chakra. He represents the divine breath, the prana, the kundalini energy that rises from the lowest realm to find the weeping soul. Hanuman alone can leap across the vast ocean of worldly illusion because he has zero ego. He is completely empty of self and therefore entirely filled with Rama. How beautiful! Look closely at what Hanuman does when he finds Sitama in the Ashokavana. He does not immediately pick her up and fly away. The Guru does not offer cheap escapism or instantly dissolve your karma. Instead, Hanuman hands her Rama's ring, the token of remembrance, smarana. He gives her reassurance, whispering, Amma, do not weep. Rama has not forgotten you. He is on his way. This is the exact role of the Guru. The Guru enters our personal hell, sits with us in our darkness, and hands us the mantra, the token of divine remembrance. And look at what happens the moment Sitama receives this token and is comforted by Hanuman. A profound shift occurs. Knowing with absolute certainty that Rama is coming for her, she does not merely wait passively, she intensifies her meditation. What happens when the soul becomes steadfast, anchored immovably in the awareness of the divine? Just as Rama marches towards Lanka with his vast army, that steadfast Jivatma is immediately reinforced by a divine army of its own. Satsangatya, holy association, profound wisdom of the sacred scriptures, and self-luminous internal experiences and visions. This spiritual army surrounds and safeguards the soul, fortifying it so it can remain perpetually established in that high tattva, untouched by the demonic forces around it. Before Hanuman leaves Lanka, he performs a radical act. He burns Lanka down. He allows himself to be bound, takes blows, and permits his tail to be set on fire. This reveals how the Guru willingly absorbs a portion of the disciple's heavy karma. By setting fire to Lanka, Hanuman shatters the illusion of safety in the material world. He teaches the soul that the prison of the ego is fragile and temporary. He disrupts our comfortable attachments and leaves the ego trembling, paving the way for the ultimate arrival of pure divine consciousness. Well, let's move to the very serious topic now. the true meaning of Agni Pariksha. For centuries, modern critics and casual readers and curious seekers like me have misread this sacred scripture. Looking through superficial, earthly eyes, they ask, how could Rama doubt his wife? How could he put her through fire? How could a righteous king be so cruel? They speak from spiritual blindness, viewing a cosmic, metaphysical event through the lens of human drama. Rama is not an insecure husband. Sitama is not a victim. Rama is pure, undifferentiated divine consciousness Brahman. Sitama is the Jivatma returning home. Now, let us understand Agni Pariksha as it was truly meant to be perceived, shattering all surface level misunderstandings. When the soul has spent lifetimes trapped in the lower realms of material existence, it accumulates the dust of the world. Even after the ego is slain by divine awareness, the soul still carries the subtle scent, the residual smoke of past attachments, fears, and worldly conditioning. It still carries the heavy memory of the womb. Rama demanding the Agni Pariksha is the cosmic law of liberation in action. The divine is declaring the soul cannot enter the highest state of absolute non-dual union while carrying even an atom of worldly illusion. Fire, Agni, is not a punishment. It is the fire of jnana, supreme knowledge, and tapas, intense meditation. Fire is the only element on earth that cannot be polluted. When Sitama steps into the fire, she demonstrates the ultimate stage of human evolution. Guided by the path shown by the Guru, she willingly steps into the fire of pure awareness. The fire burns away the vasanas, the ragas, the pashas, and the final traces of worldly amnesia. It consumes the ultimate illusion. The false idea that she was ever separate from Rama in the first place. She cannot burn because she is purity herself. What emerges from the fire is not a rescued housewife, but the radiant, untainted, non-dual soul shining in its original glory. Rama does not test her out of doubt. He presents her to the fire so the entire universe can witness that the soul, when completely purified, is identical to God. The Agni Pariksha is the moment the mirror is wiped completely clean and only Rama remains. So, to anyone who has ever pointed a finger at Rama or looked down upon the ending of the sacred scripture, look deeper. Stop looking at the flesh and start looking at the spirit. Ramayana is not a tragedy of a broken marriage. It is the glorious, mind-blowing triumph of the human soul breaking free from the shackles of birth, the amnesia of the womb, and the prison of the ego to finally dissolve into eternal light. You are Sitama. The ego is Ravana. Your body is Lanka. Hanuman is the Guru waiting to wake you up. And the fire of meditation is waiting to take you home. As we speak of this liberation, let us pause and acknowledge the sacred fabric of this exact moment. We meet here in the heart of Purushottama Masa, the mystical extra month that belongs entirely to the supreme divine consciousness, a rare cosmic window where the laws of time bend to receive our devotion. And today, we stand on the precise sacred cusp of Dashami and Ekadashi. It is the twilight where the outer world of action and cosmic alignment dissolves into the dawn of absolute internal fasting, stillness, and single-minded focus on the divine. There are no coincidences in the realm of the spirit. It is the absolute grace of Brahman that has permitted the soul to speak these truths on this such an auspicious day. This transmission is not a product of human effort. It is a downstream flow of that infinite, uncaused mercy, choosing the specific alignment of time to pierce through the noise of the world and wake us up. May the supreme grace of Rama, the steady guidance of the Guru, and the quiet power of this holy day seal this vision in your heart. Let the amnesia fade. The exile is over. You're already home. I humbly bow down to the Divine Mother, to the Guru Tattva, to all the Gurus and the family that is helping us through this journey of light. Sri Matre Namaha.